Grabe, may pa-jumpscare ang buwisit. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Ay! Ano ba yan? Hey, can you hear me? Okay, balikan tayo. Huh? Sabi niya. Hey, that's not a proper answer. Back to Earth. Back to Earth. Earth to Shogo. What do you think you're doing? Falling asleep here. You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up. Okay. And there. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors. Though my head's still a little fuzzy. Ito si Shogo, si office worker. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Oh, drag the right. Parang ang creepy ng ganito. Ikot-ikot. Turn around. Ah! Terrible! Oh! Guys, parang ayoko to. Parang ayoko laruin to. Nakakadalawa na sila sa akin. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it. You're scaring me. Alright, just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Ah. Ano ba yan? Surroundings. Ayoko ng ganito. Meron na namang susulpot. Where are we? Alright, this is Sumida, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park in Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Ano ba to? Ano ba to? Okay. Ano to? One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by Sumida, Arakawa, and Yonaka River. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts: the southern Honjo and the northern Mokojima. But they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering intensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombing during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district, and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found around the area. Oh, tourist attraction. Eco Temple, former Yasuda Garden, site of Kira Kozekonosuke residence. Honjo Matsuzakacho Park, Sumida Park, Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall, Mukojima Hayaken Gardens. Yes, it is a burden for me because, yes, I can't read. Ano to? Kinshibori Park. Opened 1950, conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshi Kinshi uh, Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal. Sorry, medyo kanal ang pagka-pronounce. Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigesui, Gesu, Gesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. Okay. Wala pa. So, 7 mysteries daw ang taray. Bakit kaya sa 2 nagsimulaan? Anyway. Surroundings, telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Okay. Sorry. Kausapin kaya natin si ate girl. Nagva-vibrate yung controller. Recall. Who is she? O di kausapin natin si girl. That's Yoko Funugawa. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. Uy, sila? Sila ba? Wait lang. May nag-text. Okay. Okay po. Sa mga nag-text yan, okay po. I have no idea how she feels though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. Okay. But I know I got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. So, type mo siya. Okay. Tingnan natin si ate girl. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things other cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked as a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within the year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visited haunted spots. As she vows to live life true to herself and never change for sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Alright. Recall? Let me think what I can remember. Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this part? Okay. Ooh! Ew. Ooh! Teka lang guys, magja-jacket lang ako. Giniginaw ako. Wait lang. Okay, jacket on. It was around noon on one of my day offs. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Okay, may tao dun oh. That. Oh, when I noticed this girl loitering around. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on the heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah! Hmm? Ayan? Sorry. I must have looked like a total weirdo. Yeah. I guess you could say that I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'll be a huge help, but are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? I'm a good Samaritan. Oh wow, my hero! People like you really do exist. I think I might try. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned. You might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the seven mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. Oh, what? As in, the what? Now that I've done it, I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. So they were looking for a one of the seven mysteries, huh? Ah, okay. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into two separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honju. Huh? Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the Seven Mysteries of Honju is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? Is that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Haha, I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But Seven Mysteries of Honju are different because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more of it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Okay, someone texted again. Who are you? Mm, okay. The Whispering Canal daw. So that's one of the seven mysteries. The mysteries of Honju. Oh, that's the Whispering Canal. Ah, an enduring superstition formerly known as Kinshibori. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honju. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up all their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal dapat eh, the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Oh, okay. So we have Honju. Ayun. Paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilization, ESP, the list goes on. Ah. Loch Ness Monster. Loch Ness. Yeah. Buti wala pa sinabi dito. Telephone booth. A small booth containing public telephones. 10 yen. Nice. Pwede pala to. Sare. Okay. We exchanged contact information and we talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice, but she never brought up the seven mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she gotten bored of it. So, until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. So baka kailangan nyo mangisda or you need to fish. Huh? Wait a second, where did Yoko go? Ayun, ayun, ayun! There she is! She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. Wait. Ito yung nangyari doon sa first time na nilang nagkita. Ito yung nangyari. No animal needs that much petting. Recall? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the seven mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the seven mysteries of Honju. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Here we go. Ooh! Girl, ang dami ko naman naalala. Ang dami ko naalala, anak ng teteng. Wait. Fool's Possession. A mysterious tale regarding an encounter had a, what is a daimyo? Daimyo? At his residence in Honju, Ushijima, now Homogata High School. Sa high school naman daw. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Marigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the possession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. Alright, beckoning light. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it's a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's a vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Ano ba to? Yan. As the evening bell rings in Iricho near present-day Shomoko Bridge, parang lahat sa tubig, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, while all, uh, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight the sound of another set of clappers answered back. He curiously claps his clappers together again, clack clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of the second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. So lahat to wait lang. Tayong water. Ugh. Okay, backers. Okay, wait lang. Option nga. Medyo nahihilo ko ng konti. Adjust brightness on the image on the right. Adjust brightness until the image on the right is barely visible. Ad- ah? Barely visible daw. Kasi para ako nahihilo eh. Wait lang. Baka masyado siyang striking to me. Okay. Okay, balik tayo dito. Evergreen bitch. Once upon a time in northern Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence. Now known as former Yasuda Gardens, it was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beech residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree, as rumors spread of the internally green tree. It became known as the evergreen beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of the legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Grabe, ang dami. Ito yung mga mystery, superstition, and whatever. Okay. Tingnan ko nga. Ito, files. Okay. Balik tayo sa kanya. Oh. Oh. Hindi na lang muna ako magbasa. Baka yun yung reason ba't ako nahihilo. Ayun na. Wait lang ah. Okay. Ba't parang wala akong... You must. Sabi niya. Ah! Nagsisisi ako! Nagsisisi ako! Ayoko nang... Walang 1, 2 agad. Kaya po. Okay. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? So, multo ka? What in the world? Teka, I'm just gonna shake these nuts. I do have nuts here. Cashew nuts, to be exact. Uy. Kaya ako kumuha ng medyo maalat-alat. Suka ko. Mhm. Hmm. Hmm. Anong gagawin ko dito ngayon? Anong gagawin ko dito? Hmm. Okay. Okay, medyo na-stuck ako dito. Anong gagawin ko dito? Oh, wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit senses can see you. Of course, that was a joke. Duh, you don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah, I meant what I said about your spirit sense being... Oh, may tao sa likod, oh. May tao sa likod, oh. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the seven mysteries of Honju business. Okay, let me clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? That's no matter. Ugh! But have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah. Like could you see but could never understand? Ma'am, stay away from me. Back up, back up. Can't be serious. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. Sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, but and then they really do because they believe they would. Is that how it works? Yep, just like drinking, you'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. Haha, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. Alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa! Talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I never actually had a Moscow mule. Really now? Hehe, I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Ooh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. Haha, just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the seven mysteries. Alright then, let's get to work. Girl, wag sa ito. Sa mukha niya pala dapat. I just remembered, I actually did some research on the seven mysteries of Honju at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Although they're called seven mysteries, the literature lists nine of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. But the thing about these old folk tales, stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than the main ones. Yeah, but the seven mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15, if you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. That's a good point. Ito, I bet you're a big drinker, aren't you? I look forward to it. Ah, bakit may check? Ah, and if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. Ah, check mark. So, ibig sabihin tapos na. What about the Seven Mysteries of Honju? Caught your attention? So, I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take them. Right, right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about the folklore from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if there's anything that the story, like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious about what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Wait lang. Naalala ko yung first... Okay. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So, you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the Rite of Resurrection is a forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Araishi at academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh, but if a researcher spoke about it in an academic conference, it must have some basis. In fact, exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from a I got that from Professor Araishi himself. Hmm. Oh, nice. As dictated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous on I don't know how to pronounce this on Miyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Okay. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. Hmm? You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the seven mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way I realized that I needed to investigate the seven mysteries of Honju first. I see. So then, are you looking for the rite? Ah, so about the connection between the rite and the seven mysteries, putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is that the original stories behind the seven mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite a capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the seven mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems like it seems that an Omyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned, with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called Records of Fates. Whoa, what a name! And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the seven mysteries of Honjo. Ah, so now the seven mysteries are a hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing started to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Wait lang ah. Nakikripihan ako sa naririnig ko. So yun daw yung pangalan, Records of Fate. An old manuscript from the Edo period written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Okay, why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I need to tell you at some point. Huh? Yung aso niya. It's Ogopogo. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Alright. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. We spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I have to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely, now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. Jesus, I don't know how to read again. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. Yee, that So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yee. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? Whoa! What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Ah, nagulat ako! What was that just now? I feel my eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Something got Yoko really rattled. Yoko, are you okay? Ah! Ayoko nito! Scary, scary. I don't like this. Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, no. Ano nangyayari? Ano nangyayari? I don't like this. Why? Puro Oh, ayoko na talaga. Natakot ako. Tukin na. Yoko. Anong gagawin ko? Anong gagawin ko? Tangina! Ano yun? Hoy! Wait! Oy, king ina, ayoko nito. Saan? Uy! I don't get this. Ano yun? Ay! Ha? Ano yan? Ala! What the hell? Ano yan? What happened? Putang ina! Oh my God! Gago, kinilabutan ako dun, hayop na yan. Ay! My God! Paano? Hindi ko naman alam. She was cursed, I think. Shit! Ala! Ang sakit ng panga ko. Ayoko ng ganito. Ayoko ng mga mumu na ganito. Uy, gago, nakakatakot tong game. Ayoko nito. Hala! Ang So, may mga mumu. Even if I got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I gotta try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the right... May namatay, may mumu. Oo, may nakakatakot. Ayoko na laro na to. Ah! Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. It seems like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could have she seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and the seven mysteries were connected, so maybe whatever it was she saw had to do with the whispering canal. Ayoko na nito. Hahanapin ko na naman siya. Oh. Huh? There's something on the ground. What's that? Puro jump scare. Ayoko nito. Gago, kinikilabutan ako. Oh! Ano to? Uy, gago. Ayoko ng ganito. January na January. Para mas gusto ko na lang makipag-usap ng mga ano. Parang gusto ko magtatalon-talon sa labas sa araw. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain. But from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Uy, tang ina. Ayoko na mga ganyang mystery. Me too. I don't like. Oh! Ah! Ayoko na! Putang ina! Oh my god! You have acquired... Oh god, shit! Ay! Putang ina! Ayoko nito. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the whispering canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press use the curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. A murderous impulse seeped into my soul like thick black tar. Putang ina! Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? Ah! You, who so strongly desires the right. Gayum! Kill him with kindness. Should you seek life's restoration? Take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice, claim the gift of resurrection. Ah! Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. Ay! For theirs are the equal of droves for lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. What the hell? Ginawa pa ako mamamatay tao? Animal? Hello? Ah, ito yung ano. Okay. Old Netsuki carvings in... Ay! With curses derived... Bakit? Sa dami-dami naman nalaro, bakit ito pa ang nirigalo ng Papa Pia Place, anak ng putakti? Akala naman namin ano to, murder, ano yung mga parang Phoenix Wright. Ay. Ay. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as sacrificial offerings to bring back the dead. But the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passes away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. So hindi lang siya basta-basta ano. Ate, what the hell was that? It was like Curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up the curse stone, the whispering canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that. Shh. 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 Ah. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Ay, full metal na naman, the Philosopher's Stone. Hindi ba si Harry Potter yan? And not just one person either. Of course, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collected enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Sheesh! I'm really at a loss here. Ayoko na mga may mga ganyang ano. Huh? What the hell? It looks like light floating in mid-air. What? Someone, Someone out there? Ay! Ay! May tao, may tao, may tao! Huh? Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Baka yan yung ano? Ambulance. Hey, who's there? Uh! Huh? It was your curse that killed that poor woman. I take it? What? Huh? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okiie? Huh? Who are you? A tall, humorless looking man. Grabe naman yung description. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me though. We haven't met before. Tang ina, ano yan? Think. That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks really shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us the whole time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. Oh my god. Attacking directly ka ba? Kaya humorless talaga eh. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. Grabe, yun kagad sa isip. Pumatay. Anong gagawin ko? Talk. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. O sino naman daw yun? Hindi pa rin kita kilala. Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing but fortuitous? Ge, kung ano ka man. Who are you? Wow. Well then, Mr. Okiie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know that what a curse stone is. I barely even handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honju and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine. Don't you agree? Ang shady ni Kuya talaga, humorless. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me. It wasn't me. I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I have hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. Papatayin ka na, boy! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. Oh, ang aga naman ng ano, nakakatakot. Diyos ko naman. Though it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Sheesh! Think. He does what he came to do. Suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone. So I don't think I'll get out so okay. Hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him forever. I just need him to walk away once. Eh, papunta na yung ambulance eh, di ba? I think a topic that would be... What? Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. Hey! Ito yung ano, walang dugo, blood sugar. A reasonable enough concern. Very well, I am associate of the great sorcerer Sogen Gamyodo. Sogen Gamyodo? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And then this happened. Why just 2 or 3 days ago? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. 1 month pala kayo magkakilala, tapos nadedo na siya. My goodness. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Hell no, with that face, no. So how do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okiie, I hope you are hoping to trick me into revealing whatever I possess a curse stone. I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okiie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh, don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you're mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awaken at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am one responsible. Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Baka. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it's simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. Wait, she what? No. She didn't move. Huh? Kasi kapag I check, baka... What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. Kasi baka pag tumalikod ako, baka bigla akong, di ba, tsak-tsakin, i-backstab niya ako bigla. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free from this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is itself a curse. There are many near, near do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more if so promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away. How? I will put it in care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. Hmm. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. Ganon lang. For each of the seven mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. Hmm. Bastos. It is in the heart of the selfish and ano yung insipid of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curses take root, and the curses' resentful memories impart of a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. Ugh. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Oki, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it's too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And that's letter A. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Alam mo naman, am I going to take that as a threat, Mr. Oki? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. Ma'am, tapos na ba? Ugh. Think. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him away for once. Anong gagawin? Ay. Hmm. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Ayun, may recall button na. Nice! Takumi Yumiyoka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out of much. I barely have life outside work. Wait, that's it! My work! That's how he knows me. I never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Ooh. Suigin niya gamyodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything, but I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Excuse me, sir? He works at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. He's the secretary to the chairwoman, Natsui Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only seen him in the company bulletins, but he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Oh. So sabi dito may checkmark na daw siya, oh. So, ano ba gagawin ko dito? Talk. Oh! May bago ulit. Sugin Gamyodo my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request. Then, not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that the curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. Wala ganun para. Ano yun? Wait, I got it. I know how I convince him to leave. Ah? Paano? Talk. Oh. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? Ito nga, yung ambulance nga. I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of the night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to, use curse? I cannot afford to be waylaid in this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Oh, what happened? So ako nga. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa! Curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. Sheesh! I killed the person! Teka lang, parang na-addict siya mag-kill. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the seven mysteries could be. The curses were activated at around midnight, and the others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the seven mysteries are the closest? May mapa, asan ako? Oh, okay. Ano yan? The Haunting Clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over Shumoko Bridge. Tapos meron pa doon. The Foot Washing. Ang taray naman ng foot washing. So marami sa area. Those three places are the closest. I guess I could start there. Shit. Ay, wow. Ito yung pinakamalapit eh. Dito tayo. Alright. Save muna natin kasi nasa ibang lugar na tayo, guys. Oh my God, guys. Sheesh. Oh my Lord. Teka lang ah. Sheesh. Alright, everybody. Teka, mag-exit muna tayo. Yes, of course. Ang creepy nung sounds, I can't. Nai-stress ako sa sounds. Okay. Tasan na lang muna natin yung ating lo-fi music. Ayan. Alright, everybody. Maraming salamat po sa pagsama sa akin for today and for the comeback stream of 2026. This has been Mamma Mia Plays po. And I almost forgot. Magsusundo na pala ako ng bata. Alright? Pero, my God, ayoko talaga ng mga ganitong games. Pero, ayoko ng mga jump scare. ayoko talaga naman, nahihirapan talaga ako kasi yung my heart, my heart ang arte lang. Pero yun nga, um, mukhang okay naman yung kwento kasi naghahanap siya ng parang, ah, medyo nakaka-invest naman ng kahit papaano ng interest yung game natin for today, and that was the Paranormasight, the Seven Mysteries of the Seven, ano tama ba? The Seven Mysteries of Honju.